everybody. Meteorologist Michelle Muscatello here after a beautiful day yesterday. Back to some kind of crummy weather today. It's cold, it's damp. We've seen some of that chilly rain falling, and as the afternoon goes on, it'll start to mix with and change over to some wet snow and some sleet, especially north of Providence. The temperatures, though, during this time are above freezing, so most of that will melt as it hits the pavement. And you can see here at 3 o'clock in the afternoon, as temperatures in the upper 30s, the green representing the rain, the blue, the pink, that mixed precipitation in northern Rhode Island, and some of it will briefly work its way closer to the coastline too. But I did trim back the accumulation amounts. We were never expecting anything significant, but we're looking at less than an inch of snow inland areas with no accumulation at all along the coastline. And those spots that do see a little slush on any surfaces would be mostly the grass and your car tops, not on the roadways. Skies will clear this evening. That rain, snow ending before 7 o'clock in the evening. And so as under clearing skies, expect a cold night. The winds will increase too. We'll see some over 25 miles per hour. So that system's going to race by. It's a minor one for today. And then the system that we're watching for the middle of the week is actually out in the western United States right now. You can see it spinning over Utah. Well, that system going to be heading eastward and by Wednesday night, impacting our area. So I do expect it to be cold and dry ahead of it. One of the ingredients here for that cold air is this area of high pressure to the north of us, and that's going to provide the setup for accumulating snow with this system and potentially quite a dry, fluffy snow. The big question for us is the exact track of this area of low pressure as it moves off the coastline. So our computer models in sort of three camps. A track further away would mean less of a snow impact and less of a wind impact, but a track close to the coastline would potentially bring in enough warm air that here across coastal New England, we could see some mixing with some sleet or some rainfall. That's the least likely scenario. Some of our computer models put us right in the bullseye for some heavy snow, and that would be a track about 75 to 100 miles offshore, and that could lead to potentially very significant snowfall accumulations, upwards of a half a foot or a foot of snow. In fact, we're looking at a likelihood right now of 6 inches or more of snow here in southern New England. The question is, if that storm does track a little bit further out to sea, there's a real sharp cutoff with how far north the heavy snowfall gets. So we could miss out on it if it ends up tracking further south. So that's one of the things that we're going to be working on in the next couple of days. Bottom line is I expect it to be difficult to travel Wednesday night and into at least Thursday morning. You want to stay tuned for more updates as new data comes in. We'll keep you in the loop right here on our homepage and your Weather Now link.